Folks, eternity is a long, long, long time. In fact, it's not even fair to say it's a long time because time has nothing to do with it. You know, eternity is outside of the constraints of what we know of as time. God is outside of the restraints of what we know of as time. So we can't even fully conceive of what it means. I apologize for being so late in acknowledging many of the comments I've received over the last few days. That is because I wasn't expecting to have any. I mean, this is a teeny tiny channel. It barely exists. And I'm not accustomed to anybody even watching my videos, let alone commenting. And so imagine my surprise when I happened to click on YouTube this morning and saw all of these comments over the last two videos that I posted here. And so I try to go in and acknowledge each and every one of them, and I want you to know that I do appreciate it, and I welcome all comments that you have that are relevant and constructive and helpful and useful. I haven't had any that were mean-spirited, but if there are any that are mean-spirited or vulgar or anything like that, then you can be sure they will be deleted. But even if you think I'm wrong in my assessments on things, you know, I welcome any and every thought so long as it is done in the spirit of love and sprinkled with grace, just as we are supposed to be. Now, one of the comments that I received this morning, actually, it was, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but if you watch this and you hear this, you will know that I'm talking about you. But someone had commented that they had a dream about being, just a minute. Sorry about that. My daughter was knocking at my door. I will not go back and edit this because I'm just not that good, y'all. But anyway, she commented that she'd had a dream that, I'm assuming it was a she. But anyway, this commenter, this viewer, had commented she had a dream that she was in a large building or a shopping center of some kind, and she kept looking for the exit. And that reminded me of a dream I had some time ago. It's been a few months ago, in which I was with my son and my husband, and we were walking through this store going to buy a birthday present for my son's friend. And then we suddenly forgot that we were looking for a present because I realized that we were being moved on through the store. We were like being pushed through the store on some sort of like conveyor belt. And we could not turn around and go back the way we came. And so we were just being pushed. And when we left one store, the lights would go off in that store. And we would enter another one. And like I said, there was no turning around and going back. We were just being passed along on this conveyor belt. And then we came to a stop in this large lobby. And there was an elevator. And a bunch of people got on the elevator. I mean, they were crowded in the elevator. You know, elbows up in faces and stuff. I mean, they were packed in there. And suddenly the elevator just dropped. And we knew that everyone in that elevator had perished because it just suddenly dropped. And I'm looking around and I see a sign and I hear a voice that says no exit. And then I woke up, and you know, that obviously is a very disturbing dream. But I believe it is a warning dream. And so when the person commented this morning about having a dream of being in a shopping center and they were looking for an exit. They kept walking around trying to find the exit. It reminded me of that dream. And I believe the Lord has explained to me that when you reach eternity, when you have taken your very last breath, there will be no exit. Wherever you end up in eternity is where you are. And there will be no going backwards. Just like in my dream, I couldn't turn around and go back in the store that we had just been in. There was no turning back. You were just moving forever forward against your own will even. And at least in, in the less pleasant destination, there was no control. And so yeah, once you have taken your last breath, there is no exit. But you do have control over that right now on where you end up, where it is you're going to be for all eternity. And praise be to God, Jesus Christ came to restore us to fellowship with himself so that we may dwell with him and that we may have life everlasting. God does not want anybody on that elevator that plunges below. He does not want anyone there. That's why he died himself, to keep us from going there. But he's not going to force us to be with him. He's given the verse says, Whosoever will come to the Lord shall be saved, and whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. So I thought I would come on here and share that with you today. I hope it was helpful and encouraging in some way. I hope you received the message that I intended to give. Sometimes I stumble over my words and my thoughts, my brain works faster than my mouth oftentimes. And so, and I assume people know what I mean. So if you found any encouragement, if you have anything useful to add to that, please feel free. And I do appreciate you. And perhaps I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.